what?
Proverbs 18 and 10, right? The name of the Lord is a strong tower, the righteous runneth into it, and it's safe.
Right.
Go ahead.
Surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler.
What's a snare? A trap. Who is the fowler? That's the one that catches birds, right? So in that day, Esau is likened to a fowler that's looking for the birds to catch. Go ahead, bro.
And from the noosome pestilence.
Right. Noisome pestilence. The nuclear missile. Go ahead.
He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust.
And how's that gonna happen? You're gonna go up into the chariots to get away from the destruction. But while you're on the earth, he said, I think in 2nd Ezra, he said that one people shall fight against another and one realm against another. What's that? That's the spiritual realm fighting down here on the outside of the physical realm. The angels gonna have to come and cover us from a lot of stuff, man. You know?
Yep. Even on top of that, it's gonna get so bad where who's gonna stand up? Michael the Archangel.
Hey, Daniel 12 and 1. Go ahead. Bring it up.
His truth shall be thy shield and buckler.
His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. When you look up shield or bucklers, it's like these things you have on your arm like shields, you know, that you can like hide behind. This truth gonna be your shield and buckler. The secret place of the Most High. Go ahead.
Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day.
Hey, and tell you what, 2nd Ezra 16 or 15, you know, who can hide from the arrow that is shot of a mighty archer? When the Most High starts shooting the missiles from the ends of the earth, from one end to the other end of the earth, hey, you're gonna have to need something to hide in that day. You know, it said, don't fear. Read that part again.
Yeah, when a mighty arrow shoots his bow, who can turn his back? So
that's right, right. Yeah.
Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flies by day, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness.
Right.
Nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth by noonday.
That's right. You know, that destruction is coming. These pride devils don't believe that they civilization about to get nuked. They don't believe that. Even though they're creating the nuclear missile, or the Most High allows them to create to destroy their own food self. You know? That's how, but hey, live by the sword, die by the sword, right? So when you build up a nuclear arsenal, one day it's gonna come and get you. You know, it's just like being friends with a bullet. You know, sooner or later, one day he gonna get mad too. He's gonna try to beat you up.
Well, then going to this, you had the U.S. supplying some of the other nations to do their propaganda with weapons and then all this arsenal, right? Now the nations are starting to rebel. Like, what do you think? These nations are gonna say, hey, we need our guns back? Right. They ain't giving you no guns back. Nope. They're gonna fight you, and that's what you see happen.
1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee.
Now you mean to tell me you're gonna see 1,000 people dying over here, 10,000 over here dying? You right here perfectly safe. It ain't gonna never enter into your mind. Damn, I might be next. You know, you might get a little shook. You gonna have that faith and on you, but you know, hey, how about you out of time? He got me, but you still might, hey, I wonder if I did enough. I wonder if the Most High gonna kill me in the end. You know, you always gonna be a little bit afraid, man. Cause that's the human condition. It's this flesh.
Right.
You know?
You just have to
fight
fight it.
The spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak.
Right.
As the scripture say.
Right, and he also says it's gonna bring again the plagues of Egypt, you know what I'm saying? And like the Dallas brothers is going into, it might be aberrations and all type of stuff out there. You never know, man.
You have no idea, you know. Most time I put a plague out there where all, who knows, you know, all certain age women of one group just drop dead all at once. You see that, you be like, oh, you know,
might be real. Might be real zombies, you don't know.
But hey, real dragons might, anything can happen, man. You know, zombies might come up out of, you know, skeletons might come up out of the ground and start walking around and attacking people.
Right.
You don't know what the Most High gonna do.
You're gonna unleash them newly created beasts or them beasts that just have not been discovered yet.
The newly created beasts, right?
Bigfoot.
Yep. Hey, just don't know. You know, you be down there by the river chilling and shit, and all of a sudden a sea monster might come up and get about 20 people and go back down in the water. Everybody's like, oh, what was that? You have no idea, man. The Most High is the king of terror.
It's true.
Go ahead, man.
Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked.
Right. Only with your eyes you're gonna see the reward of the wicked, you know? Now the Most High could put the spirit on you where you know you're protected, and then you'll be looking at it. Because look, we're gonna have to be able to see some of the destruction that happens to people. You know, the Most High, he's very dramatic. That's why when you look into the term God, or the word God in the Greek, what is the word? Theos. Where you get theater from. The Most High love theater. You know, he like to see things play out. You got a bad guy that was created for evil, Esau, the Edomites, the so-called white man, right? Then you got Jacob, they getting beat the whole movie. But then Jacob's still making his way a little bit. Now the Most High was like, yeah, watch this. You know, he went, watch this, angel. I got my men on the street teaching now. And then them devils mad at him, but they can't do nothing to him. You know? They're gonna be like, Lord, why are your men able to go out there when they used to get hung in the streets before? Now they out there able to teach you, like, cause that's how I got it set up. It's a great movie, man. You know, and Lord willing, one day in the kingdom, we'll be able to know all things, and we'll be able to see all things behind the scenes, what was going on. You know? That's what was beautiful when the Most High say, see this day right here? You was walking along in your sins, and then I told, you know, I did this, and I did that over here. You know, this day, this person wanted to kill you. They was coming to your house, and then I sent the angel to stop you. Hey, it's a broad, vivid thing that the Most High is doing, man. We don't know everything that's going on behind the scenes, but Lord willing, we'll find out one day.
Verse 9, because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High thy habitation.
See the way that started? Because thou hast made the Lord thy refuge in your habitation, what? What's going to happen because of that?
There shall no evil befall thee,
right?
Neither shall any plague come nigh on thy dwelling.
It's going to be a home, safe, maybe. People going crazy in the streets, running around trying to find food, you know. Then you might be in your mind, might be worried, like, man, they're going to come over here next. And the Most High might have your whole, wherever you at, he might just have it disappear. They might look, they regularize, like, damn, I thought it was a house right here. And they don't even see it. You know, or they might go for the entrance and it might disappear. You just never know how the Most High going to help. And he going to protect his people. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 11. For he shall give his angels charge over thee.
Right. For he shall give his angels charge over thee. Go ahead.
To keep thee in all thy ways.
And really, when you read that, you really don't hardly have to break it down. It's breaking itself down, you know? Go ahead, bro.
They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. Thou shalt tread upon the lion and adder, and the young lion and the dragon shall thou trample under feet.
Right, and it says in Malachi, the wicked shall be ashes under the soles of your feet. You know, probably, you know, I always just think about it like when after everything is said and done, we safely in the kingdom. And the kingdom been built up, you know, and the Edomites is destroyed and whatever. You might fly over to Babylon, the great desert. You might come down here and get out of the chair and walk around. You be seeing ashes under your feet. You gonna be all these people, you know. It's like on Superman when he was walking around and showed all the skeletons, the bones and shit. Superman started sinking down under the bones. And Zod was showing him that vision. He got all messed up over these damn Americans, you know, wicked ass Americans. Hey, the wicked shall be ashes under the soles of your feet. Thus saith the Lord. Go ahead, bro.
Because he has set his love upon me,
right.
Therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high because he has known my name.
Because what?
Because he has known my name.
Take that, Nate. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Show me one scripture, brother, where we got to go into the Hebrew. You know? Stupid, man. These guys got Hebrew names, they're doing all that.
Right.
They can legally change their name, but then you don't even got to know the Most High. Wicked as hell, man. You don't understand how wicked that is, man. And then like with our people, switching the subject, Jacob walked around with a damn bushy ass beard like you're Muslim, but won't grow a beard for the truth though. You tell me they gotta have a beard and lining this shit up, doing all kinds of stuff.
Rebellious.
That's why the Most High gonna destroy a whole lot of his own people.
And guess what? Also, what y'all doing is idolatry. That's spiritual fornication. Because we are married to the Heavenly Father.
That's right.
With y'all claiming that Allah madness, but y'all don't even know what that word means. Y'all don't even got to know.
Right.
You niggas that's in Islam, y'all niggas is wicked, man. Y'all niggas in Islam sell drugs. Y'all commit adultery. Y'all do so much manner of wickedness, man. But just say y'all love a power or some imaginary power that y'all don't know. So I have Jake. We're going to jack Jake up.
Yeah, Most High gonna do a number on our people.
Right. This is a precept to go along with one of the earlier parts of that scripture in Trey reading. Psalm 34:7. The angel of the Lord encampeth round about them that fear him and delivereth them.
That's beautiful, right? Because the angels are protecting us, man. The committed the Lord. And that's the spirit, because he read it right before me, and I was about to bring it out, man.
Oh,
So
man.
that's beautiful. That shows we're in the like mind.
Right.
We're like mind.
Right, and what is the love of the Most High? That you keep His commandments, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's that's that fear and that love.
Now,
Same
back brother, he said that these people going into idolatry. This is Wisdom of Solomon 14 and verse 11. I guess I started verse 9. For the ungodly and his ungodliness are both alike hateful unto God. For that which is made shall be punished together with him that made it. Talking about your idols. Therefore, even upon the idols of the Gentiles shall there be a visitation. Because in the creature of God they are become an abomination, and stumbling blocks to the souls of men, and a snare to the feet of the unwise.
Yeah, y'all are unwise, man. And that became a snare to you.
Right. For the devising of idols was the beginning of spiritual fornication, and the invention of them the corruption of life. And I mean the corruption, when you call on these names, these other gods, because I think it's a scripture that says, never, don't let it once be heard it mentioned out of thy mouth. We really don't supposed to say the names of these other gods, but we do it for edification's sake. But we don't mention these other gods, man.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, well, we don't give them no honor. We don't give them no praise, because they're garbage, man.
The gods of the nations are idols.
And the law tells us, hey, Azariah.
Yes, sir. Oh man, I'm sorry.
Yeah, but when the law tells us to break the idols of these other nations.
Right.
So we're really supposed to be breaking down all y'all altars and all y'all stones and stuff. But we know right now it's not wise, because what would they call it? What they call it? Like they
vandalism.
Vandalism. So we can't do that. That's what we're really supposed to do to your nations too.
Right. Hey, go to now go to Luke 20. Let me just say very briefly. You have to got down.
Daniel 12, verse 1, because we was going into, we was talking about, how we need to be shielded by the Heavenly Father. And how He's our shield, because we're coming to a time like never before. We're going to need that protection from the Heavenly Father.